Students, how are you? I think all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Creator, and I think staying at home, you are learning a lot of things from our classes, and in this environment, I think you are getting an opportunity. What opportunity? Staying at home, you have got an opportunity to learn different items from different teachers of different colleges. So, it's an opportunity for you. And from different teachers, you have learned different learning matters, different subject matters, and different things. Students, from the beginning of the class, I am giving emphasis on staying in the path of education, and I think many of you can many of you are able to understand the path, the importance of staying in the path of education, because staying in the path of education, you will correct yourself, you modify yourself, your restrictions, your fault, etc. will be removed if you stay in the path of education. And if you stay in the path of education, your quality will be improved, your attention power will be improved, thinking power will be improved, and through that power you will reach the highest position in your life. This is the main benefit of staying in the path of education. So education is not learning something, education is not memorizing something. Education means correct yourself, refining yourself, refining yourself. This is the main goal of education. So try to be an educated person, is staying in the path of education, is staying in the path of truth. Students, I have given 4 lectures on modifiers, and I think today will be the last class on modifiers. And if you see my class or hear my class again and again, this post and today's class, I think modifier will be very easy to you. As it's our last class for modifier, so I will discuss some critical terms on modifier. Look at the blackboard, students. Final discussion on modifiers. First of all, adverb. Today I will discuss adverb, normal adverb, adverbial phrase, and also adverbial clause. This will be very important because adverb takes a large place in English language. So you should learn about adverb properly. You know what is adverb. I told in my last classes, in my previous classes, adverb is a part of speech and it makes a relation with verb, adjective, and also adverb. That means the word that makes relation with verb, with adverb, and even adjective, then the word is called modifier. So, to understand, it is called adverb. So, to understand adverb, you should know the classification of adverb. So, at first, I will discuss about the classifications of modifier. Look at the blackboard here, adverb of time. If we classify modifier, then the important classifications I have been written down, and the first one is time, and the relations will be identified through a question. If you make questions with interrogative pronoun when to a verb, the answer will be a adverb. This expression will be cleared through an example. Look at the blackboard. I have written down he went there yesterday. Now, there is a verb when. If you ask question to verb, when did he went? The question is interrogative pronoun when. When did he go? The question is when did he go? The answer will be yesterday. So here yesterday is an adverb and the group is adverb of time. Understand, student? Adverb of time. Here the markable point is that this yesterday doesn't have any ly. You have a general thing that adverb contains ly, but here yesterday doesn't have any ly. Without ly, yesterday is an adverb, and this type of adverb is called adverb of time. Now students, come please. Here in this question, where does he go? If we ask question where, if we ask question where did he went, where did he go, where did he go yesterday, the answer is there. So here there is an adverb. Understand, student? Here there is an adverb, and this adverb is called adverb of place. Now come another point, reason. Why? If we add something with the question, he went there yesterday to meet me. Look at the blackboard. He went there yesterday to meet me. And if we make question with relative pronoun, why? Why did he go there yesterday? The answer question is why did he go there yesterday? The answer will be to meet me. So this type of adverb, this is a adverbial phrase, and this type of adverb is called adverb of reason. This type of phrase is also called infinitive phrase. Student, here is the problem. You may think that it's an infinitive phrase, how it will be an adverbial phrase? It's a very important place, very important thing. Here, this phrase has two names. One is, this phrase is called adverbial phrase, and also this phrase is called infinitive phrase. Both are right. If you call this phrase an infinitive phrase, it's right. If you call this phrase an infinitive phrase, it's also right. So, come the next place, manner. How? Okay. The adverb of manner. Now come to the point, the adverb of manner. He works fast. And the relations, identifying, if you want to identify the relations, you should ask a question with how to a verb. You should ask a question with how to a verb. Then the answer will come. Suppose he works for. People make question. How does she work? How does he work? Then the answer will be first. How does he work? Then answer will be first. So here first is an adverb and this adverb goes to this item, adverb of manner. Students, here I will teach you another interesting thing. He is first. Do you know the difference between this first and this first? Here, this first is an adverb because it's make relation with this verb. But here, first is not an adverb because this first is makes relation with he. How is he? The answer is he is first, not make relation with is. So here first makes relations with he. He is first. That means সে দ্রুতগামী সম্পর্কটা তৈরি করেছে হির সাথে আর এখানে ফার্স্ট ওয়াকের সাথে কেমন হাঁটে হাঁটাটা হচ্ছে ফার্স্ট আর এখানে সে নিজেই দ্রুতগামী so we can say that here first is an adjective so the figure is same but the parts of speech is not same. This is a very important thing in English learning. A word may change, the figure is same, but the word may be changed through by only for its position. Only for its position, the word may be changed, and parts of speech may be changed. So you should be careful about the position of word, position of parts of speech. Now students, come deeply. The example may be he is strong, enough, degree, যথেষ্ট সে হয় strong, শক্তিশালী, যথেষ্ট পরিমাণে to carry the load. So here enough is an adverb and this adverb goes to degree. সে বহন করবার জন্য যথেষ্ট পরিমাণে সক্ষম. Now, last one, number. She often comes here, students. If we, how many times? The question pattern is how many times? If you ask question to verb how many times she come, then the answer will be often. Often means frequently, trying. So if you ask question how many times she come, the answer will be often. So often goes to this. That means adverb of number. Now, students, in the same way, you may put adverbial phrase you may put adverbial clause. For example, at first I will try to show phrase, adverbial phrase. Look at the blackboard, students. He called me. While walking in the garden, here may puts while my walking in the garden. My may stay or not. So he called me while walking in the garden. Here, while walking in the garden, if you ask question when. Sorry, when did he call? When did he call me? The answer is while walking in the garden. So this is a phrase, not clause. But if you here put while I was walking in the garden, then it's a clause. So what is the difference between phrase and clause? Phrase also a part of a sentence, clause is also a part of a sentence, but the difference is that clause bears a tense, but phrase doesn't bear a tense. This is the difference. That means a finite verb must stay in a clause, but in a phrase no finite verb stays. This is the difference between phrase and clause. Students, তোমরা নিশ্চয়ই বুঝতে পেরেছো ফ্রেজ এবং ক্লজের মধ্যে বেসিক তফাৎটা কি। ফ্রেজের মধ্যে অবশ্যই কোনো টেন্স থাকবে না, কোনো ফাইনাইট ভার্ব থাকবে না, কিন্তু ক্লজের মধ্যে অবশ্যই ফাইনাইট ভার্ব থাকবে। এখানে আমরা যেটা বোঝানোর চেষ্টা করলাম while walking in the garden, এখানে ভার্ব থাকা সত্ত্বেও এই ওয়াকিংটা কিন্তু ফাইনাইট ভার্ব নয়, কারণ এ কোনো টেন্স গঠন করেনি। কিন্তু যখনই আই ওয়াজ ওয়াকিং, যখন তুমি এখানে আই ওয়াজ ওয়াকিং প্রয়োগ করেছো, সঙ্গে সঙ্গে এটা কিন্তু টেন্স গঠন করেছে, পাস্ট কন্টিনিউয়াস টেন্স। সো it's a clause. This is the difference between phrase and clause. Try to understand this point. So in this way, adverb may come any. Yeah, the question may come how? Question may come in this pattern. He called me. Post modify the verb using adverbial phrase or clause. Question may come in this way. He called me. Post modify the verb using adverbial phrase or adverbial clause. Then you should write the answer. While walking, if a phrase comes, you will have to write the answer while walking. But when the question comes with clause, then you have to write while I was walking in the garden. In this way, you have to write down adverb, adverbial phrase and adverbial clause. Now, students, come our second item, participle. I discussed about participle in my last class our previous classes, here participles are two types, present participle and past participle. I discussed in my previous classes, but today I told you I will discuss about some critical terms. So here a question may come. The critical item is pre-modify the verb using participle. It's a critical term. Pre-modify the verb using participle. Now I am giving an example. Look at the blackboard. Football is dash played by them. Here question may come. Pre-modify the verb using present participle. Here if you see in this way, then the answer is fixed. Then the answer is only B. Football is being played by them. If the question comes present participle, so being is a present participle because here ing has added with the verb be. So it's a present participle. Now the question may come in same way, pre-modify the verb using past participle. Using past participle, then the answer will be been. Been also past participle because its present form is be. So been is the past participle of verb be. So the answer will be only be. In this way, if you are able to remember these two items, present participle and past participle, pre-modify the verb, then the answer will be fixed, being and been. Now students, pre-modify the noun using prepositional phrase. What is prepositional phrase? Prepositional phrase starts with preposition with some other words and make relations with other part. Okay, now I am giving an example. Sorry, Pirina, post modify the noun using prepositional phrase. Post modify the noun, not pre-modifier. The people post modify the noun using prepositional phrase. The people are very poor. The people are very poor. So then here you have to write down the people prepositional phrase, people of Bangladesh. The people of Bangladesh. Here, of Bangladesh is a prepositional phrase. Now, next item, post modify the noun using adjective clause. Post modify the noun using relative clause. Both are same. Here, both are same. I am giving an example. Students, I gave him a pen. Who came here yesterday? Here question may come. This portion may be omitted. And the question may come. Post modify the noun using adjective phrase, adjective clause, or adjective clause, or adjective or relative clause. Question may come in this way. I gave him a pen. The question may come, post modify the noun using adjective clause or relative clause. Here, this is the noun. I gave him I gave Rima a pen. I gave Rima a pen. Who came yesterday? My example has some problem here. I gave Rima a pen. If here one questions allow it, not two questions. I gave Rima a pen. Here relative clause may come, adjective clause doesn't may come. I gave Rima a pen. Question may come, post modify the noun using relative clause, then the answer will be who came here yesterday. But how adjective clause add with this? The question, if the question comes, use post modify the noun using adjective clause. Adjective clause, then the answer will be different. Then the answer will be, I gave Rima a pen which is very costly. Here, which is very costly. This clause modify a noun, the noun is pen. এখানে কলমটির গুণাগুণ প্রকাশ করেছে একটা ক্লজের দ্বারা। আমরা জানি অ্যাডজেক্টিভ কাকে বলে, নাউন বা প্রোনাউনের দোষ গুণ প্রকাশ করে। এখানে কলমটার কোয়ালিটি প্রকাশ করছে, হুইচ ইজ ভেরি কস্টলি। সো দিস ইজ অ্যান adjective clause. But the first one, who came here yesterday, is a relative clause. But sometimes both you may find both in a same place. But I am giving example to show the difference between adjective clause and relative clause. And my first discussing matter is infinitive phrase. Do you know what is infinitive? Infinitive is 2 plus beyond plus extension. This is the formation of infinitive phrase. Formation is 2 plus beyond plus extension. Sometimes 2 may not come. Then that type of infinitive is called bare infinitive. For giving example, he came here to meet me. Here, look at the formation 2 beyond, meet beyond, extension meet, extension. So here infinitive phrase. So question may come, post modify the verb using infinitive phrase. Post modify the verb using infinitive phrase, then we have to write down to meet me, or another expression using this formation. In this way, if you try to understand these modifiers, I think your English language skillness will be improved, because modifiers is that type of grammatical item where every grammars or all types of grammatical term comes here. So if you learn these modifiers properly and give attention to learn these modifiers properly, your English language skill will be improved and you will be an skilled person in English. Okay, তোমরা সবাই ভালো থেকো, এই কামনাতেই আমরা আজকের ক্লাসটা শেষ করছি। থ্যাঙ্কস টু অল।